Can you see me? Can you hear me? Alright. By the way, guys, I figured out what was wrong with Nightbot, if you would be interested to know. Fuck, what am I doing? It's okay. Today has been a comedy of errors as far as streaming goes. This has been a total clusterfuck. I will let it play all the way through so that you may last FM it. Oh, me sweetheart. I think this is a String Player Gamer. Yep. Excuse me, gosh. So, Nightbot has two types of commands. They have one command where whatever you put in, they answer with one response. Like Last.fm, it's the same response every time. When you say their name, they have a multitude of different responses, and you get a random one, just like the trigger words for the puns. You know, if you say oh or oh my god, it gives you a different pun. I didn't shade this little section of her arm. Too late for that. It gives you a different pun every time you say the trigger word. So, the commands that don't work are the ones that have a variety of responses. Any command that only has one response still works. Any command that has a variety of responses does not work any longer. And it's because the website that the command checks to get those responses is down. And I don't know if it's down forever or if it's just down for a little while or what to do about it or how to fix it, but I figured out what was wrong. So there's that at least. And this is my page so far. Isn't it beautiful? 7 panels. Mistakes were made. And I'm still sketching, and it's Thursday night. Have not done all the backgrounds. Have not started the line work. Have not done anything. That's very true, he is. Okay. Let's do this shit. What's up, everybody? It's Sans. Let's do this shit. You know, because critical. Never mind. Okay. See, when you say LOL, Nightbot's only programmed response is LOL, so they do that one, but... I was going for, you know that look you get when you're, processing something, and you're like, it's right before the penny drops? She's putting 2 and 2 together, is the look that I was going for. She doesn't look quite concerned enough. I'm not sure I totally like this expression. I think I need to narrow her eyes further. I really wanted to take my time on this page because I wanted it to be good, because I was very excited for it, but it looks like I'm gonna have to be pulling a few all-nighters if I want to get it up on Sunday. Nikki, I don't know if you were here for this discussion, but I was thinking about, cleaning up my sketch instead of trying line art. Not only because it might be faster... Yeah, maybe. I haven't drawn her pupils yet. This is like her iris. I do the pupils in the coloring stage, but... That looks silly. Let's do like... Blip. There, I'm done. That's the end of the comic. Isn't she beautiful? Wait a minute. Very queenly. What do you mean, like closer together, like this? Like move it over this way and this way? I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I want to try to just line it out so I don't try any like fuckery when I'm this close to the wire, or if I want to try some new time saving. So I don't know how to look either. That's good advice, thank you. I was like making faces at myself in the mirror to try to get this right, and really, this eraser is too big. Art is super hard. I'm gonna have to change my eraser size. It's fucking me up. I've got it on like the biggest one. You're right, that does help. That's already looking a little better. I'm gonna see if I can't. I'm just gonna see how this looks. I think that looks better. And I just have to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with her eyelashes. I wonder if I should move her eyes down so they're closer to her snout. They look a little high. What do you think? Should I move them down or should I try to move her snout up or what? Hi, Elsa. Ah, fuck. Well, don't let us keep you up, okay? Especially if you have school tomorrow. You don't need to be a zombie. That look okay, you think? Trust me, there will be another one, and it won't be on a weeknight. The last thing you need is to be falling asleep in class. under the eyes. Like this? Wait. No, I love this. I love getting art advice from you guys because you're both better artists than me. I think I'm gonna try this one. Maybe not. The what now? Oh, don't get in trouble. Good night, Elsa. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it, but you get some sleep. Oh, that's sweet of you to say, Nikki. Yeah, is that a good putting two and two together expression? I appreciate the advice, you guys. Good night. Like that, maybe? I don't know. I don't normally do facial wrinkles at all. I'm afraid if I do them all at once, it'll look really weird. Like right here? Is that what you guys mean? I don't know, that looks pretty okay. Yeah, like I'm definitely, she's like putting some shit together right now. Because of the shit Flowey is saying. She's like, No, Toriel, I am your son. Not really. No, it's not quite that intense. It's not sweat drop intense. The penny hasn't dropped yet. It won't drop for a few more pages. I think this is Glitchtail. Oh, I do feel that. Hey, there you go. Nightbot, are you okay? Yeah, this is Glitchtail. Yeah, there's some website that Nightbot is supposed to access that they can't access at the moment. I'm gonna see about getting them fixed. I'm gonna go on like the support forum and see if I can figure shit out. The equivalent of taking my robot to the doctor. No, they're not quite that sentient. Believe me, I would have lost all my shit. Oh my god, hi Jay! How's it hanging, dude? Jay, amazingly, my internet has not worked all day. The weather has been absolutely terrible in the southeast US lately, and it's been like... Nope. And so, like, my last stream, my Thursday stream, which is normally about 6 hours, I was online for about 5.5 hours, and the video, after I deleted all the parts that were less than 1 minute long, the videos that I'm uploading to YouTube, I'm gonna have to upload it in 6 parts, because my stream disconnected that often. Like, it's been hellish here. I've already disconnected once tonight, and I've only been going since midnight. So, like, less than an hour, and I've already disconnected once. It's because we have, like, really, really gusty winds here. I don't know why Nightbot gave that error, though. You haven't been around today, but Nightbot's sick. They do not feel well. What did they say? Was it one of the timers? It must have been the pun. Because the pun is one of the ones that has random responses. Oh my god, really? That's awful. Like, he couldn't have warned you guys? Jeez. Well, that's good. Okay. So where are you at, Jay? What time is it there? Same difference? Or same time, or...? Oh no. That sounds really like it was a lot of trouble. See, that's a pretty damn clean sketch. So, like, I could skip the line art since I'm so far behind. I think I'm gonna do it. We'll see how it works out. Oh, okay, so you're not up quite as early to catch this. Hey, so if you were trying to guess what her expression was right here, what would you say? Yeah, buddy, that's what a comic's for, right? I mean, like, I forget sometimes, but it's partially to experiment. It's to learn. So if a couple of pages look weird, I mean, I'm never printing this, you know? This is a fan comic. So, I mean, I might as well... Part of the reason I started it was to get better at art, so, I mean, I might as well fuck around and... Especially when it could potentially save me a lot of time and work. I am slow at line art, and there's 7 panels. We'll just have to keep reminding each other, okay? Oh, Nikki, you weren't here, but, yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I was going for. Great. Thank you. I don't know if you were here for it and you got the spoiler answer, but... Perfect. Thank you, Nightbot, sweetheart. Look, Nightbot's sick and still reminding me to save. What a good robot. Knock it off, you two. Hey, leave her alone. Jesus. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, Nikki, you had to leave in the middle of the Final Fantasy jobs conversation, but we remembered the mime class from Final Fantasy VI. You know who would make a great mime? Both Frisk and Gaster. I need this on a different layer while I perfect it. And we were trying to figure out Flowey's class, and we sort of went with Berserker. I couldn't think of anything better. Temmie was Thief. Temmie and Annoying Dog were Thief. Kara's Red Mage because of their eyes and because no one can decide their morality. Torila's White Mage, Asgore's Black Mage. Alphys' Engineer, Mettaton's Dancer. Napstablook Bard. Stan's as Summoner. Papyrus as Paladin. Undyne as Dragoon. And Azrael as Dark Knight. And I think that's everyone. Oh, that's so good! Dude, I love it! That's much better than Berserker. That's like perfect. I totally forgot about Blue Mage. If I'm the background queen, you're the headcanon queen? What's the they version of Monarch? I mean, there's Monarch, obviously, but... I think it's Queen. Sovereign! That works as well. Nikki, the headcanon Sovereign. Yeah, I was thinking like this one is the one that I've always heard. I'm just going to redraw this entirely. She doesn't look too cross-eyed, does she? Is that too close together, do you think? Yeah. I'm moving back and forth then. Heart-wrenching. As though they haven't been dying a lot already. Sad is happening. Anyway, I'm super glad that you've played so much Final Fantasy to know all these classes, because I don't have any friends who've played Final Fantasy. And it's kind of devastating because Final Fantasy is super great. Which ones have you played? You played 13? Oh my god! You played 13 even though you only got halfway. No one ever plays 13. 13 is my favorite one. Oh, you played 4, 5, and 6. You played the good ones. 9. 9 is really good. I played 11 for a long time. My ex-boyfriend played it, and he got me an account. And I really liked it, but when I dumped him, of course my account went bye-bye, and I couldn't afford to play it on my own. I really miss it. So I try not to think about it very much. I wouldn't play an MMO again, though. They do something to your brain. I'm not going to play 14 because, of what they did to the women characters. At least not for a long time. Don't tell me the ending. Or not 14, 15. Fucking 14 was the MMO. Okay, well you absolutely, if you have like the systems and the money to do it, you absolutely need to play 13 one day. It's the best one. It's even better than 6. And I know 6 is really good, but it's better. The first game starts like really, really slow, and it drags until about 3/4 of the way through the game. 3/4 of the way through the first game, it becomes something incredible, but no one ever gets that far. And so I don't have anybody to talk about Final Fantasy 13 with. I would literally kill for a Final Fantasy 13 friend. I have none. 0. No one knows how I feel. But it's so, so good. Yeah, you were almost there. You got really close. almost no one makes it to the part where the, I don't want to spoil it what happens in the plot, but there's a part where the game opens up, literally and figuratively, and it's amazing. It becomes something really special. But nobody ever gets there because the first bit drags so much. And like, even though I love it, I can admit the first bit drags a lot. But nobody ever gets to the good part, and it kills me every day. Oh, well, you do, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody who doesn't. Because what if they decide to play it? All I want in life is just someone to play Final Fantasy XIII and talk about it with me. Undertale who? Sans what? It's all about Lightning Farron, my dude. The sequels are even better than the original, in my opinion. Well, I didn't like the third one very much. It was pretty good, but it was just... It was like... Honestly, the second one made me love Snow. I didn't care for him much in the first game, but the second one made me change my mind. Or no, it wasn't the second one, it was the third one that made me change my mind about Snow. Like, he was only okay to me in the first and second one, and then the third one I was like, whoa, new favorite character. Yeah, I didn't like the ending either. But it was good up until like the last 10 minutes, so I'm okay with that. I mean, I didn't hate the ending, I just didn't love it. Yeah. My favorite one is the second one, though. I think my favorite characters are Fang and Noel. And of course, Noel didn't even show up until the second one. But they're really good games. I mean, they have their flaws, but... Oh man, that must have been nice. I'm telling you though, like, 13 is really something special. Not many people get to the good part of 13, but it's really something special. I've never played Lufia either, sorry. Hey Nikki, I'll trade you. I'll play Lufia if you play Final Fantasy 13. What systems is it for? Final Fantasy 13, all 3 games are on the PS3. But if you don't have a PS3 or you don't want to play them, you can, Oh, I could ROM it for sure. But if you don't have a PS3, they have the movie format of it on YouTube. And that's almost the same. Oh no! That's awful. If I could, like, physically fly over to the Georgia area and, like, loan you my PS3, I would. Final Fantasy 13? Actually, I think it is. Yeah, the gameplay of Final Fantasy 2 or 13-2 is much better for what it's worth. Like the gameplay in 13-1, it wasn't bad, but it could stand a little changing up. But in 13-2, I had much more fun with it. Like the battles are actually fun in 13-2, rather than like just okay. You totally should. I really want someone to talk about it with. It's so good. And it's like one of the more feminist Final Fantasies, I think, because it has an equal number of dude and lady characters. And the ladies get like a lot of development. So that's a plus as well. Ooh, that's so cool. I think more games should have that. And be more accessible. Oh, you know, Pitt, if you like games that are more narrative than anything, you might really like Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. They're basically like that. There's a little bit of skill involved, but not very much. It's mostly like making choices and like walking around and stuff. Yeah, QuickTime games. Have you ever played one? I think you'd really like it if that's your sort of style. Beyond Two Souls was a little bit racist, but other than that, it was good. Ellen Page is incredible. Heavy Rain was also incredible, but it was like so campy. Beyond Two Souls was... You kind of have to go in with no expectations. Like I said, there's one side plot that's like super racist, but it's a neat story if you sort of let yourself get immersed in it and you don't know the if you don't know the big spoiler about Beyond Two Souls, then it's a cool journey to figure it out. The way they present the plot in a non-linear fashion, I think, does the story a lot of... It helps with the story like being like suspenseful and you want to keep going. I remember the first time I played it, I wanted to know what happened next so badly that I almost couldn't put it down. And like the plot isn't like super groundbreaking, but it's presented really well. John's side quest. Oh yeah. It's kind of like in Breath of the Wild, you can choose to do the entire game with 3 hearts, or you can get all the heart containers and stuff like that. Like, no spoilers, because I know you haven't got your hands on it yet. But I mean, for the people who aren't great at games, you know, they can get all the hearts, and for the people who are, they can do the 3 heart challenge. I think it's never a bad thing to have more options, like more options to play your game. If your game is one or the other, you're going to wind up alienating somebody, but if your game is both, then you can, you know, have everybody enjoy it. And now I don't have to line that panel. Ta-da! It's a little sloppy looking, but, you know, once you zoom out, you're not going to really notice. Truthfully, I should sketch the last panel before I start doing this, but this is kind of meditative. Like, near the end of Breath of the Wild, some of it got Nintendo hard, and I was, like, kind of turned off because I don't like dying over and over. So, like, I'm the complete opposite. Like, I like a good challenge, but if it's too hard, I stop having fun. I don't think you should feel sorry for them. They're obviously doing it out of enjoyment. Thank you, Nightbot. I really like Castlevania's music. I just don't like zombies. So I never played it because I'm scared. I don't know if you're talking to me or Nikki. I used to, when my brother lived here, we would play them together. Yep, there's actually, I had one this afternoon and now I'm having another one. Oops. I'm like super behind on my work, so I am very productive when I stream because I can't stop and refresh Tumblr. So I'm having as many streams as I can between now and Sunday. Oh, is Castlevania vampires? I don't really know what Castlevania is about. I just knew that it was a scary game. Really? I always thought that Mario was the universal game. The gateway drug. Incorrect. Zelda's the best ones. I'll not have you bringing this slander into my chat room. Undertale who? Sans what? I'm in Hyrule, baby. Oh, okay. That's less scary than zombies. That is rad as hell. I feel radder just hearing that summary. Hey Nikki, were you here a while ago, or earlier today I guess, when we played Megalovania Vania? Have you ever heard that one? I preferred Mario Sunshine. More my aesthetic. But my favorite 3D Mario games are the two-player ones, where you can do co-op. Oh, the hours I burned with my brother on those. I really miss playing those with him. But he lives so far away and there's no online option, and he's always busy anyway, so... That's better. Spoken like a true Luigi fan. That's the best comeback I've ever seen anybody deliver. Oh, that's my favorite question. It's Megalovania and Castlevania mixed together. And I'm gonna play it for you. Well, I'm gonna let this finish first since it's almost done, so that it can be scrabbled on Last FM, but then I'm gonna play it for you. What's SMO? Someone enlighten me, I'm out of the loop. You can't leave me out of this loop, this is my Senate. Okay. Time for Megalovania. Here we go. Turn this shit up. I haven't heard a thing about that. You're welcome, Pit. Oh, I love Animal Crossing. Oh man, you gotta play New Leaf. We can be Animal Crossing friends. I'm like pushing all my favorite games on everybody tonight. Oh, Nikki, you're gonna love it. Have you played it? Yeah, you played it. I think. You said you bought it. So, you do love it, I hope. My first one was on the GameCube. I'm an original fangirl. You got Coco? Dude, that's super rare. We should be Animal Crossing friends. You should give me like your little Animal Crossing code thingies at some point. I haven't played it in a while since the update. Okay, I need a small eraser for this. Nope. Oh, you know, Jay, if you have a decent computer, you can probably just mod them. Or a lot of them. If you want to play Zelda, yes it was. If you want to play Zelda, you need to get a GameCube, because at one point almost every game on the series was available on the GameCube, or every game in the series was available on the GameCube. They like to brag about that. And then more games came out and that was no longer the case. But if you get a GameCube, you can play every old Legend of Zelda up until Wind Waker. Up until Twilight Princess, I think. Yeah, awesome. Definitely. So a GameCube, you can play every Legend of Zelda up until Twilight Princess on it. So any that you've missed, you can just go forth and do that. That was Nintendo's super strong bragging point. They love the accessibility. I remember. I was there. Okay. Well, thank you for coming. I appreciated the company. Oh yeah, Wind Waker is on the Wii U, isn't it? I forgot. Yeah, play Link to the Past. Good night! But don't play Link to the Past first. Play Final Fantasy XIII first. Okay, cool. I'll be here. I'm gonna be here till late. Normally I would put the spear on a different layer, but we'll see how it goes. Man, whenever I hear this song now, I think of Glitchtail. I'm like so sad for Camilla right now. You guys seen all that shit going on? My heart is breaking for her. Oh shit! I haven't played Phantom Hourglass, Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. And then the only ones I haven't played are Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. And I played the original two, but I never finished them. Everything else I've played. Oh, and the one that came out, what's it called? With the links all on top of each other and one of them can wear a dress. Triforce something? Triforce Heroes? I haven't played that one either. Minish Cap is really fun. And the last dungeon has a really cool song. It's one of my favorites, and it's a real shame that nobody ever covers it and remixes it. It's a variation on the Hyrule Castle theme. It's really good. I even played Link's crossbow training. Can you believe that? Yeah, see, that's the other thing. I don't have anybody to play it with. My brother lives in the other town, like 45 minutes away, and he was the one I played games with. So after he moved out, I had no one to play games with anymore. Very sad. I loved Four Swords Adventures, but that was because I had someone to play it with. Whew, goodness. Oh, you mean the ones that was on GBA. I was talking about the GameCube one. I never played the GBA version. Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet. It sounds like a pain in the butt to organize. Thank you, Nightbot. Hmm. I always have a hard time with my favorite 3D one because there's different things that I like about different parts of them. I think the one that holds the most special place in my heart will always be Ocarina of Time, because it was the first Zelda that I really sat down and played, and it was the first thing that I wrote fanfiction for, and if I had never written fanfiction, I would not know how much I love writing and storytelling the way that I do. Like, you know, I joke around and say Zelda changed my life, but it's literal. Working on that project taught me how to finish things. It taught me the reward of finishing something, and I was sitting down to do it every day and not letting it languish. I met a lot of good people through it, and I learned a lot about writing, and so I don't think that I would be the same person without Ocarina of Time. So even though it may not be my favorite, it's the most special one to me, if that makes sense. As for 2D, fuck. I kind of want to say Minish Cap because it was the most updated 2D Zelda. So, like, the gameplay was the most fun in Minish Cap, but, I really liked Link's Awakening. There wasn't much story to it, but what story there was to it was really cool. And the music in Link's Awakening is incredible. I know everybody talks about A Link to the Past, and A Link to the Past is pretty good, but I think mine would either be Link's Awakening or Minish Cap for 2D. Favorite 3D one, if you're not counting the specialness Ocarina of Time has, is probably either Majora's Mask or Skyward Sword. Oh, does A Link Between Worlds count as 2D? It's technically 3D. I was counting it in 2D. Or 3D. You're gonna laugh, but I think there's something really soothing about playing Majora's Mask. Yeah, that's true. Well, because, you spend a lot of time in that world, like, waiting around on the clock. And I think I got so used to, like, being in that world and waiting on stuff and, like, just dicking around in it and doing nothing, you know? That just to be in it, to be back in it, it's familiar. Like, my favorite Star Wars prequel is Phantom Menace, not because it's a good movie, but because I've seen it so many times. So it's the familiarness to me that makes it soothing. But believe me, I still get anxious and freak out just like everybody else when it's close to the end of the third day. I'm like sitting there wheezing, clutching my chest. Oh God. But on the first and second day, not so much. I know. It's pretty weird. I really like Spider-Man 2. It's a terrible movie, but I've seen it so many times that it's just comforting to watch. And whenever I play Ocarina of Time, and I'm like in Hyrule Field at night and I hear the sound effects at night, it always makes me think of Majora's Mask because they use some of the same ones, and I always get the urge to go back to Termina. So Majora's Mask I really like, and I also really like Skyward Sword. I think of all these 3D Zelda games, Skyward Sword had the best story. You just don't know. I fell in love with Groose. He's amazing. I haven't loved a side character like that in years. Yeah. You don't have that childhood nostalgia associated with it. So it's understandable. I cut my baby teeth on Zelda games. Sat in my dad's lap while he played the NES. He would hand me the spare controller and let me just play with it as though it was plugged in, tricking me into thinking I was playing. 'Cause I was a baby. Groose is awesome. He's probably one of my favorite Zelda characters, like top 5. And I really loved the Skyward Sword version of Impa as well. I think the only thing I didn't like about Skyward Sword was Fi. I have no idea which way it's pronounced. I liked her as a character, but not as a gameplay mechanic. I think my top 5 side Zelda characters that are not Zelda, Ganon, and Link. Probably Groose, Midna. Skyward Sword, Impa. Malon. Get it on. I think an Anju from Majora's Mask. I love Anju. Anju. Turn you off. What is layer 46? Oh, it's her eyes. Okay, but no Breath of the Wild spoilers because Nikki watches these sometimes and they still haven't played Breath of the Wild. But what are your favorite Zelda cutscenes from any game? Like your favorite Zelda moments, you know? Well, not counting Breath of the Wild. Oh, that was really good. My favorite is one of my favorites. Wind Waker overall was not one of my favorite Zeldas, but goddamn if going down into the Sunken Kingdom of Hyrule doesn't like fucking kill me every time. Utterly destroyed. Also the bit where in Twilight Princess where Epona is like running loose and you have to get on her and catch her. I like that part a lot too. I like jumping the fence in Ocarina of Time to escape Ingo's ranch. Oh yeah. I also really loved the moment in Skyward Sword where you find out old Impa who she was. I think that was beautifully done. And the scene where you say goodbye to Fi. Same. Also, the first time that Groose goes to the world below. High key, one of my favorite scenes. I think I'll call it Grooseland, and that's when I knew I was in love. Groose is one of my favorite characters in anything ever. Like, his development was so good. You thought he was going to be really one-dimensional and one of those ordinary characters, and they gave him so much more depth than most of the characters get in Zelda. Oh yeah, I love that one too. Oh, and the part where you follow Queen Rudalea, her ghost. That's really cool. Like, Groot's got so much development though, like, I'm never over it. They did so much with him. Oh yeah, I saw that. Did you see the flying machine glitch? No spoilers, but that was pretty cool. You can manipulate the game mechanics to just fly around. I don't, it looks hard. Oh, you know what else killed me? Is in Wind Waker, the first time you go see the Deku Tree and he fucking talks in Old Hylian. I tear up every time. Oh, and in Wind Waker when the Ritos rescue you from Ganon. Oh, that's so good. No spoilers, but I kind of missed that action-y cutscenes from Breath of the Wild. There's not as many of them. I guess that's a little like low-key spoiler. I'll message Nikki and warn them before I before I go to bed. Don't listen to the rest of the stream. We tried not to spoil Breath of the Wild. We couldn't help it. Breath of the Wild is really good. I have a few complaints, but it's really good. Oh, I know. Okay, so which is your favorite fight in Zelda? Thank you, Nightbot.
Sans? Sans, wake up! What is it, dude? A human has fallen from the surface world. Really?
You got a bone to pick with me?
No time for puns. Come on, that was a real
Rip tickler. Hey.
enough.
Oh, okay, bye.
Here we go again.
Thanks for coming.
Welcome to the underground. How was the fall? If you wanna look around, give us a call. We don't see humans often. We're happy you just dropped in. I'll be so popular when I show all the monsters what I just brought in. Hey, oh pirates, mind your manners. Can it Sans? No time for banter. Excuse my brother, he's a bit eccentric. You're just
And then there was one.
pathetic.
The one is me. Unless I have any lurkers, in which case, hello. You don't have to say anything. I get lurking. Yep. I didn't realize you were still here. We might have people lurking. Twitch doesn't count them on the viewer count if they don't have an account. So someone without a Twitch account could be on here and we would never know it. But I don't mind lurkers. I lurk at a lot of our streams. It's cool. Kodai was here earlier, but I don't know if they still are. They never said anything. You don't know Kodai, but they do a really cool Undertale comic called Broken Knife Risk. Prepare to brawl.
You could show mercy to us, or turn all of us to dust. Is your heart full of evil, or full of love?
It's always good to say hello to potential mystery lurkers now and then.
To try getting by us, test the human with one of your puzzles.
I'm probably gonna be here like all night, so.
I dare you to try a bite of spaghetti. Smells like the
Like I might leave if the room goes empty, but
Sans, I'm done with the joking. Sounds like someone's funny.
I have a lot of work to do and I work well in streams, so.
Still alive because I made a promise. You'll lose your mind when you wander for hours. You might even decide to start talking to flowers. The real monster, now you should know.
Yeah, because when I work on my own, to keep from getting too sleepy, I set a timer. I work for 20 minutes and then I take a 10-minute break. But the truth is, I work better when I can do long focus things. Like if I can work it 2 hours at a time instead of 20 minutes at a time, I get more done. But I can't work it 2 hours at a time by myself sometimes because I just get sleepy, you know? I have pretty bad insomnia, and so I'm like kind of perpetually always a little bit sleepy. So I just have to keep my brain engaged. When I'm in stream though and there are people here to talk to, I can just chat and chat and chat and chat and chat. And that keeps me perfectly awake and focused. So like when streams got like 4 or 5 people in it, 3 or 4 people, perfect. Slow enough for me to be part of the conversation, and then I'm like nice and awake while I draw. That's the sweet spot. The girl who does Glitch Tale, she gets like 500 people in her streams at a time, and I'm like, I would literally die of fright if 500 people were watching me draw. If 500 people were watching me do anything. There are 500 people following my comics blog right now, and I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, we're doing a giveaway actually. Hold on. I don't know if you're interested in art giveaways, but if you are, there is a giveaway post. But yeah, I hit 500 recently, and so I'm doing a celebration. I let my followers vote on what they wanted the prizes to be. So that was fun. Well, it's running for, ooh, cool. I actually found Nikki's comic through a giveaway that they ran. They hit 1,000 followers, and so they ran a giveaway, and I was like, that seems cool. And then I looked at the blog, and it was like, Wingdings, and I was like, that seems really cool. And we got to be friends because I would notice errors in their Wingdings typing. I'm a nerd, I can read Wingdings.
The cycle of abuse. I am a liar, a crying violent liar, saying nothing, nothing but myself.
Aww.
They want me harder. Every inch of me is tired. What happened to my heart?
I pretended to be elves on AOL with people once. I didn't get on the internet until 2002? But close. Oh man, me too. I remember those things. They were crazy. I remember back then AOL was something like everybody had, you know? And nowadays it's like, no, I know. But like everybody has a different IM program these days. You know, you have to catch them on their social media accounts. It's not everyone has AOL. I guess most people have Skype now. I just don't really like Skype. Hang on 1 second, I need to turn off the heater. I'm gonna choke to death. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I used to RP a lot, but I haven't in years. Skype is just like a janky program. It just doesn't work for me well. I've always had trouble with it no matter what machine I was on. Okay, bear back 1 second, sorry. 1 tiny second. A fraction of a second. I'm back. You know, that is not bad for a cleaned up sketch. Like, it's not as good as line art, but it's not bad. Not at all. The only thing I don't like about RP is that, sometimes people get in a hurry for you to reply, and I'm not about that pressure. You know, it's supposed to be, like, fun. It did teach me to write quickly, though. Aside from this comic, I have another project that's a fanfic. And, when I'm really in my stride, I can do 1,000 words a day, no problem. Yeah. The way I always did it was I typed in prose. Like, person 1 would type, Link went to the forest, and then person 2 would type, Tetra tagged along. Like it was a story. It was kind of like writing a round robin, and it was a lot of fun, but I only ever did it with like 2 people, and one person kind of sucked. And the other person was pretty awesome, but she was always really eager for a reply, and I felt bad because I couldn't reply as fast as she wanted me to. She's still one of my best friends, though. I wouldn't trade that for anything. And it got me through a lot of difficult years in high school, too, so. Yeah, I've heard that about D&D. I've always wanted to kind of try D&D one day, but that's like a totally different beast, you know? I met most of my friends through fandom. We were into the same things. Out of my 3 best friends, I met all 3 of them because we were into the same fandom. One was Final Fantasy VI, one was Supernatural, and one was Captain America. Ugh. Thank you, Nightbot. No, that does not look bad for a cleaned up sketch at all. And like if I do it as I go, if I'm ever in a hurry again, I don't think I would do it for every page, but if I was ever in a hurry again, I could do it as I go and save even more time. Yeah, I met most of my friends online first, too. In fact, out of my 3 best friends, I have only met 2 of them in real life. I thought Toby was their sister. I know of Toby. Nikki has mentioned her several times. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe they never said sister. And I just was like, Toby is a woman that you live with. Therefore sister. But yes, I know of Toby. I have never talked to Toby. Oh. Dude, I had no idea Nikki was married. Oh, that's super cool. Oh yeah, I remember that. I'm 27, so I'm definitely still old enough to remember Internet is X murders. Clearly. I see now that you were very dead, so obviously her scheming plan worked. That's so funny. What a nice story. Aw. That's sweet. I'm glad. Okay. Every frame except this one. Almost done. I don't know that this took less time than line art would have. But I know that I don't have to do line art before I can start coloring, so... It feels like it did, but I can't be sure because I did everything so out of order. And because most of my drawing time today has also been fighting with the weather time. In the southeast right now, I suppose you must live in the southeast as well, but the weather's been so crappy here. And so the gusts today were like 35 miles an hour, and the power kept flickering, and of course every little flicker, the Wi-Fi would go off. And so trying to stay online and keep the stream going was pure hell. Oh, really? Well, you can be glad for that today because the southeast has just been getting pummeled by storms. How could I be in England? My accent's American. I actually live in South Carolina. I mean, I suppose I could be in England, but obviously I don't have an English accent. Bloody hell! I'm sure somewhere Jay just rolled over. Nope, I've never even been to England. I don't get to travel very much. Sadly, because I hate it here. No, it's 2 a.m. here. Midnight is like midnight Eastern. I have it on my stream info page. Like how to convert my time zone into yours. Whatever yours may be. There's like a website for it. I have midnight streams a lot when I'm behind. And then I have streams on Thursday from 2 p.m. my time to about 8 p.m. ish. Sometimes I start a little late. I'm usually a little late starting stream. Anyway, midnight in England would be... Let's see, are you on the West Coast? What time is it for you right now? That sounds nice. Well, so England's... 7, 8 hours ahead of you? Midnight in England would be about 4 p.m. for you. So if it started at midnight, you wouldn't be able to catch the beginning of it, depending on when you worked, but... I have one person who comes to some of my streams. He's not here tonight, obviously. He lives in the Philippines, and we have between us a 12-hour difference. He's literally on the opposite side of the world. So if it's noon for me, it's midnight for him, and vice versa. Luckily, we're both raging insomniacs, so we wind up seeing each other pretty often. But they don't have the greatest internet connection over there, so... sometimes the stream lags for him. Motherfucker. That's so fun. I love it. I'll play one right now just for you. This is my favorite version of this. If you have any other musical requests, I will be glad to play something for you. I have a remix of almost every song. Thank you, Nightbot. Usually I leave it on shuffle, but sometimes I like, let's go through and play every single Glitch Tale song or every single version of Megalovania that I have. That was Glitch Tale. And the person who does music for Glitch Tale is a fan of Zelda, so that does not surprise me. Glitch Tale is a series of animations, and they have their own customized soundtrack made specifically for the animations. It's very cool. It's like one of the cooler things that I've ever seen in my entire life, to be honest. The animation is very smooth and clean. It's just really good. Phew! One more panel to draw and then I'll be done with all this and I can start coloring. If I color tomorrow, I'll have tomorrow and Saturday to color. Last time I got all my coloring done from flats to full shaded in about 4 hours, but I was in a super hurry. So if I can get all my lining done tonight, lining with air quotes, I'll be doing really good. This is faster. Cleaning up the sketch is faster. I didn't realize so at first, like I wasn't sure, but I think it really is. It's a little bit tedious, but... and it's not going to look as smooth as line art would. But you know, there's always, like, when you draw a sketch and then do line art over it, something's always missing from the roughs, you know? And I feel like less of that is missing when I clean up the sketches. Like, the lines always feel like a little bit stiff. You lose something of the lifelikeness. I don't know, this was pretty good. I really like this. If I can get a little better at this, I might ditch it. Or ditch line art for this entirely, because I suck at line art, and I hate doing line art. It's my least favorite part. This is Glitchtale 2. This is not a tune from Undertale, it was custom written for the Glitchtale animations. Fuck. So yeah, I could spend one day on colors and one day on backgrounds. I think that'll work out nicely. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for dropping by. I hope I catch you again sometime. I'm probably turning in soon anyway, so not missing much. Yeah? That's so funny because Toby Fox dog. That is a fun story. Thank you for sharing it with me. Nice. Ugh. Save that shit. I never want to do that again. Thank you for coming and sleep well. Oh no, I can't do it like this. Damn. Maybe I can. Check on my dialogue. Yeah, I'll have to find a way to make it work this way because it wasn't working the other way, that's for sure.
It makes sense why Asgore took so long to hire a new royal scientist. After all, the old one, Dr. Gaster... What an act to follow! They say he created the core! However, his life was cut short. One day, he fell into his creation. Well, will Alphys end up the same way?
understand why Asgore waited so long to hire a new royal scientist. The previous one, Dr. Gaster, well, his brilliance was irreplaceable. However, his life, as you must know, was cut short. One day, his experiments went wrong, well, I needn't gossip. After all, it's rude to talk about someone who's listening.
Have you ever thought about a world where everything is exactly the same? Mail call. Except you don't exist? Mail call. Everything functions perfectly without you. The thought terrifies me.